Hey, I want to start with giving you guys a bit of a trigger warning on this one. I'm going to be talking about suicide, PTSD, and my own triggers along the way. So please be aware there is a trigger warning on this one. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to give you some more insight into how I lost my husband and developed my PTSD. So my husband took his own life, and he did it in a matter where I was right there, but I wasn't able to actually stop it from happening. And I don't want to go into too much detail because I really don't want to trigger people with this. I just needed to say that, like, I watched it happen and I couldn't stop it, and I'll never forget it. I got my PTSD because of the manner of which we lost him. And I'll never forget the first responder and everything that happened leading up to going to the hospital with him. PTSD is a hard thing to deal with, and if you don't know a lot about it, the basic down to the bottom wire is that it really rewires your entire brain, and you're not really functioning in the same way as you did before. And honestly, I don't think I will ever be the same person I was before this happened, because I just don't think it's possible. After something so traumatic like that, I don't think it's possible to go back to who you were before. And I had no choice but to carry on and do the best that I can, because I was 13 weeks pregnant when it happened. And there was so much piled on top of me, and trying to manage my own mental health, trying to handle being a single mom, trying to handle being a widow, and honestly, he was one of my best friends, so I was trying to handle basically losing my best friend. It was a lot, and then you add on everything else that people decided to do on top of it, and I honestly don't know how I actually made it where I am today with my son. I really don't know how I get up every morning and I smile and I push through. And even on the days where I feel like I want to break in half, I just keep going. So I'm sharing my story partly because I'm hoping that it might help somebody else out there. But I'm also sharing it because I'm hoping that maybe I might understand myself a little better along the process. And maybe I can understand myself to a point where I become a better mom. Maybe I stop being triggered like I used to, although I will tell you, I'm a lot better than I used to be to begin with, but there's always room for improvement, right? So I'm hoping at the end of the day that I can help somebody and myself while talking about this. And there is going to be a lot more to come with this